And we're live. How is everybody doing tonight? Thanks for everyone for checking out this video. Today we are going to do a two-part video, maybe three, we'll see. I want to break them up into little sections for a door lock actuator. Installing it and also checking to see if yours is functional as well. So how do you know if your door lock actuator is good or if it's bad, things like that. They're common parts to go on these vehicles, and it's an accessory to have too. So my actuators are not working, so I'll show you a quick little tip or trick that I do to diagnose it, so you know that you can move forward and go ahead and get the actuator and purchase it, opposed to just saying I'm going to go get it, and then there's a possibility it can be a different problem or a different issue, but most times it is the actuator itself, freezes up, water gets into it, and things like that. As you can see, I went a little bit ahead and I removed the door panel. I don't want to assume that everyone knows how to take the door panel off, but it's very, very, very easy to do, to take it off. I'll kind of tack it up here real quick, but you're going to have just a couple of Phillips head screws. You're going to have one right here at your controls, one at the door handle, two at the radio speaker, and then you're also going to have one here at your handle. Those are your Phillips screws that you're going to take off, and there's a little cover at your door handle. Then right in here you're going to have two 10mm screw bolts that you're going to take off, and then you're going to take a door panel tool remover and then just pop the door panel off. So that is where we're at right here. So just want to make it not as quick as possible, but move along, just so everyone can keep up. So as you can see here, there's a little just plastic covering, so that's, I guess for a little bit of sound and moisture and all those things. So I peeled it back already a little bit earlier, so I'm just going to push that out of the way and just be careful, obviously, where you're putting your door panel down, or you can unplug the switch and put the door panel somewhere else if you want to. That's fine as well. When you're inside your door, it's a great time to inspect everything, while you're in there. You can check your power window mechanism, your wiring, and things like that too, because sometimes I know you get focused on a job, but always remember to just look around too. You might catch something else that might be on its way out, or things like that. Your speakers, things like that. Your speaker might not be working. You can take a peek at that while you're there. If you have power windows, all that cool stuff. So, but again, today we're just going to focus on the door lock actuator. So the door lock actuator is located right over here by your door latch and is held on by one rivet. So I'll show you what that looks like. Take it out of my box over here. There we go. Okay. This is your rivet. This is your brand new door lock actuator. You can find this on Late Model Restoration. They're running some pretty great deals right now with the holidays and all that cool stuff. No, I do not work for them, but I do buy parts from them because they rock. Okay, so now that we're inside the door panel here, your actuator is going to be right inside here on a little bracket. And again, as I mentioned, you have your rivet over here. I went ahead and I unplugged the actuator itself. So I wanted to show you that. So your door lock actuator isn't working. Does that mean automatically that it's the actuator itself? No. It can be many other things. It could be your switch, could have a wiring issue, could pop the fuse, things like that. But what I wanted to show you is how to check for power at your connector. Because if you hit your switch and you got power running to your connector going to the actuator, and the actuator is not moving, that's going to tell you that the actuator is shit. So that's kind of like, that's where we're at right now. So I went ahead and I plugged in my test light just so you can see what that looks like. So obviously find a nice ground for your test light, and then you're going to stick that right into your connector there, and then obviously make sure your battery's not unplugged, and then you're going to check for power. Now, as you can see, when I hit the unlock, that's giving power. So that tells me that the actuator is shot. So by checking both sides, that's going to be your unlock on the right side, and then on the left side, that's going to be your lock. Okay, so that tells me that that actuator is kaputski. Okay, so I'm going to unplug that. That tells me that. And then I'm going to stop the video here because the next video I'm going to be putting the actuator in. So to remove the actuator, you're going to punch out the rivet that exists in the door. Let's see if I can show you that here. Swing her over right here. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Right there. So there's a little pin right there. You're going to take a punch. You're going to punch that pin in, grab it, throw it out. Then we're going to drill that rivet out. So we're going to get a drill bit, drill that out, and that's going to come out, and that is going to give us the old clunkety-clunk actuator. Okay? So that is going to be in video 2. So make sure to check that video out because we'll continue this and we'll get this baby all buttoned up. And also, too, for those of you that have been following me, I mentioned that we're going to do murder mat as well. So I want to do murder mat on the doors, and then we're going to rip the interior out and we're going to have some fun. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because it's just a great thing to do. And then check out the next part to this video, and we'll get that actuator in. Thank you, guys. Let me scooch over here, just to the side, very careful.